This message is for my superstar soul family and those who identify with being the chosen ones. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. This is my only account. Do not get scammed. I love you. This also might be for my visionary leaders as well. My message for the message that I kept on getting from my visionary leaders was to actually slow down and take some time to really reflect over all of the accomplishments, right, that you have made up until this point in time. For the rest of you, this is really about giving yourself time to grieve the old story that you're leaving behind so that you don't have to drag it with you into your new era. There were 2 affirmation cards that came out today that were really poignant, so I wanted to share them with you. And then you, of course, take what resonates and leave the rest. But the first one is, I give myself time to grieve the old and nurture what is being born on the other side. And then it says, grief is normal. Grieving is a necessary stop on the road to healing. I honor my grief. I allow the tears to flow and cleanse me in her sacred waters. I swim in the sweet and salty waters of a new beginning. And for me, this is kind of like giving yourself permission to take a day to feel your feels, to honor what your story gave you up into this point. Because even if you're leaving an old story behind, a person behind, a toxic situation behind, that bad energy helped build the strength and perseverance and fortitude that you have now. So in a way, you are better, wiser, stronger, faster. And sometimes it does just take a second to say, hey, you know what? I just need to cry over this loss and cleanse myself of those emotions. And then you can easily move forward. With others of you, and this one really sent me, but it says, I choose to love myself in all the places where they once rejected me. So for those of you who are more of my superstars and soul family, this past week has been so intense with all of the planetary alignments that it's kind of it's bringing up the places when you were rejected and where you weren't chosen and when you weren't the one that they wanted. And now it's really a great time to love those parts of you that were rejected. So on the back it says, I see the places within myself that are tender, hurting, and needing love, and I kiss each one of them gently. I rock each wound of rejection, embrace myself, and say, it's okay now, my love. You are loved. So if that resonates with you, then you might be needing to love on yourself a little bit more. This doesn't mean that you have to get super greedy about things and be in this place of well, then you have to give to me and give and just be a taker and stuff. That's not what it is. You're just trying to get rid of this energy, right? That 10 of Swords energy. Because you're trying to step into the 10 of Pentacles energy. Can I get an amen on that? But you really need to take some time to rest, to grieve, to cry, to love yourself more, to, not reject the parts of you that other people have rejected. And it was so funny because I was just shuffling and the 4 of Wands came out, and it's just kind of this confirmation of if you just take this time to really love yourself in all the places where they rejected you, you're going to have something so incredible to celebrate in February as the freaking 6 of Wands, the victory card, pops out. Are you kidding me right now, right? So you have so many blessings, waiting for you. It's just asking you, what do you want? Think bigger. Don't sell yourself short. Don't limit yourself because they didn't want you. The universe wants you. The universe wants you to succeed. The universe wants you to be happy. The universe wants you to be abundant. The universe wants you to be free. So it's what do you want though? And if you want those things, then what is it that you're willing to give up and basically give up, grieve over the things that are no longer serving you, and then heal yourself back to wholeness, HOWHOLE, right? So that you can really tune into your intuition more so than ever before and allow that to be your master and commander, right? So instead of like following, like allowing society to tell you what to do, or the TikTok trends telling you what to do, or the 10-year-olds at Sephora telling you what to do, it's like your therapist telling you what to do. No, your parents, it doesn't matter. The person that you should be looking towards, number one, to see what you should do in order for you to get to where you want to go, is your intuition. It's your soul. It's your highest self. The Queen of Cups, I almost feel like, is even more so the intuitive card than even the High Priestess. But for me, this is about like stepping into the vibration, into the energy, into the feeling of abundance, real true love, pure fucking bliss, and like feeling like, oh my God, I am head over heels in love with every area of my life. I truly am living happily ever after. Happily ever after. Big changes are ahead. You have everything that it takes to be victorious and to succeed. You are on your way to having your legacy, the FU money, and everything that you want. And really the key right here is to love yourself through it all. Love yourself for the things, like for your mistakes even. Love yourself for your insecurities. Love yourself through those weaknesses, because it was only through those weaknesses were you able to see how strong you really were. Does that make sense? So don't sell yourself short. If you need help with this, go get my Law of Delulu course. It's at the top of my page. You and me, 4 weeks starting on February 10th. And we are going to really break down exactly what you need to do in order to get to where you want to go so you can manifest all the good things. Like, follow, comment to claim this. And of course, like, as always, claim it in the comments. I am ready to step into my most abundant era yet. I love you.